Hello, beautiful people. How are you doing today? It is Elmira, your licensed massage therapist, helping you be a self-care boss. Today's self-care challenge, this is going to be a quick one, is to write someone a letter who you have not spoken to in a while. And let me add to that. It doesn't necessarily have to be someone you haven't spoken to in a while. It could be somebody you haven't written a letter to ever. This could be your spouse. This could be your son or daughter, a great aunt, a former coworker who you still talk to, but you kind of lost touch a little bit. Self-care challenge today. Write a letter to them. And here's why this is self-care, because sometimes we hear self-care and we think it's all about us. No, it's not. It's all about how we can share love, how we can give to other people in our lives as well. So by composing this letter and sending this letter, you are sharing your life, you are spreading the love, and you're giving something that's going to last for a long time. A text message really doesn't last that long. A phone call doesn't always last that long, but I'm telling you, a letter lasts long. Here's my testament to that. Years ago, I found a letter that my grandfather had written my grandmother back in the 1940s, and I found it in some of my dad's stuff in one of his little storage cases. And by that time, my grandfather had already passed, but my grandmother was still alive. I found that letter and it was like, next time I see my grandmother, I need to make sure she gets this letter. So when I handed it to her, she was like, oh, she was almost in tears. She was so emotional because she's like, where did you get this? And I told her I had found it in my dad's stuff. With, of course, my dad is her son. She was so happy to read that letter again because it brought back memories of when she and my grandfather were courting. That letter meant a great deal, and it meant a great deal to me because I remember some of the words in the letter and I only read it once. It was that deep, it was that emotional, and it chronicled a specific time in history. So today's self-care challenge, write somebody a letter. You can do it. It don't have to be long. 1-page letter, 2-page letter, it does not matter. Just let that person know what is going on with in your life and that you care about them. Until next time, make it a relaxing day. Bye.